Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the top 10 things I wish I knew before visiting Hawaii. You know that feeling, right? That excitement, that anticipation, that little bit of fear of the unknown when you're about to embark on a journey to a place you've always dreamed of? Well, that was me before my first trip to Hawaii. I had done my research, read the brochures, scrolled through countless Instagram photos, but nothing truly prepares you for the real deal, and believe me, Hawaii is the real deal. It's a paradise, no doubt, but like any paradise, it has its own set of quirks and realities. Things I wish someone had just laid out for me, you know? So that's what I'm doing for you guys. Whether you're planning your first trip or your 10th, these tips will help you make the most of your Hawaiian adventure. We're talking about everything from the weather, because trust me, it's not always sunshine and rainbows, to the cultural etiquette that will make your trip more meaningful. Stick around, because you don't want to miss this. First up, let's talk about the weather. You know, that one thing you think you can predict but can totally throw you for a loop, especially in a place like Hawaii. See, I had this picture-perfect image in my head. Clear blue skies, sun blazing, me chilling on the beach, sipping on a coconut. And while I did get plenty of that, I also got caught in some pretty intense downpours. Like out of nowhere, the sky opens up and you're drenched. And it's not just rain, the weather can change dramatically from one side of an island to the other. You could be basking in the sun on one side, and then drive for 20 minutes to find yourself in the middle of a tropical storm. Seriously, it's wild. So, pack a light rain jacket, maybe even a small umbrella, and be prepared to embrace the unpredictable nature of Mother Nature. Okay, this is a big one, especially if you're short on time. Hawaii is not just one island, it's an archipelago, a whole chain of islands, each with its own unique personality. I know it's tempting to just park yourself on one island and soak it all in, but trust me, island hopping is where it's at. Each island has something different to offer. Oahu is your bustling hub with Honolulu and Pearl Harbor. Maui is all about those stunning beaches and whale watching. Kauai is your tropical jungle paradise, and the Big Island, well, it's got active volcanoes. Do some research, figure out what kind of vibe you're going for, and book those inter-island flights. You won't regret it. Alright, let's talk about respect. When you're a visitor in someone else's home, you show respect, right? Well, Hawaii is home to a rich and vibrant culture, and it's important to be mindful of their customs. One thing that might catch you off guard is the whole shoes off at the door thing. Yeah, it's a thing. Many homes and even some businesses will ask you to remove your shoes before entering. It's a sign of respect and helps keep the place clean, especially considering the red dirt that gets everywhere. Embrace it, go barefoot, feel the earth beneath your feet. It's all part of the experience. And hey, while we're on the topic of respect, learn a few basic Hawaiian words and phrases. Even a simple aloha and mahalo can go a long way. Okay, let's get real for a second. Honolulu traffic is no joke. I mean, it's a bustling city, right? But the traffic can be a bit of a shock, especially if you're coming from a place where things move a little slower. But here's the thing, stressing about traffic is only going to ruin your vibe. Instead, embrace the journey. Crank up some local Hawaiian music, take in the scenery, maybe even use the time to chat with your travel buddies. And hey, if you're really on a tight schedule, consider exploring alternative transportation options like the bus system or even renting a bike. Just remember, patience is key when it comes to navigating the roads of Honolulu. Here's a tip that might seem obvious, but trust me, it's worth repeating. The sun in Hawaii is intense, like seriously strong. I'm talking about that kind of sun that can turn you into a lobster in a matter of hours if you're not careful. And no one wants to spend their vacation nursing a nasty sunburn. So, slather on that sunscreen, and I'm not talking about that SPF 15 stuff either. Go for the good stuff, SPF 30 or higher, and reapply every couple of hours, especially after swimming. And don't forget about those often neglected areas like your ears, the back of your neck, and your feet. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Okay, let's talk about the ocean because, let's be real, that's probably one of the main reasons you're going to Hawaii in the first place. And while the Pacific Ocean is undeniably beautiful, it's also incredibly powerful and deserves our utmost respect. Before you even think about diving in, check the ocean conditions. Look for any posted signs or flags indicating strong currents, high surf, or the presence of marine life like jellyfish. And always, always, always swim at a lifeguarded beach. Lifeguards are there for a reason, and they're trained to spot potential dangers you might not even be aware of. Don't be afraid to ask them about the conditions or any concerns you might have. Chapter 7. The Price of Paradise. Budgeting for food in Hawaii. Let's be real, traveling on a budget is an art form, especially when it comes to food. And let me tell you, Hawaii can be a bit pricey when it comes to dining out. Those stunning ocean views and fresh-caught seafood come at a premium. But don't worry, there are ways to eat well without breaking the bank. One tip is to hit up the local grocery stores. Stock up on snacks, breakfast items, and even ingredients for sandwiches or salads. That way, you can save your restaurant splurges for special occasions. And speaking of splurges, don't leave Hawaii without trying some of the local favorites like poke, shave ice, and malasadas. Trust me, they're worth every penny. One of the most magical things about Hawaii is the abundance of wildlife, both on land and in the sea. But remember, we're visitors in their home, and it's crucial to observe and appreciate these creatures from a safe and respectful distance. If you're lucky enough to encounter a sea turtle while snorkeling, resist the urge to touch it or get too close. These gentle giants are endangered, and even the slightest disturbance can disrupt their feeding or nesting patterns. The same goes for monk seals basking on the beach. Admire them from afar, snap a photo if you must, but let them have their space. Remember, we're guests in their home, and it's our responsibility to ensure their well-being. Okay, adventure seekers, this one's for you. Hawaii is a hiker's paradise, with trails ranging from easy coastal strolls to challenging volcanic climbs. But here's the thing, don't underestimate the terrain. Even seemingly short hikes can be deceivingly difficult, especially in the heat and humidity. Before you set out, do your research. Check the trail conditions, pack plenty of water, snacks, and sunscreen, and let someone know your itinerary. And speaking of gear, invest in a good pair of hiking shoes. Those flip-flops might be tempting, but trust me, your feet will thank you for the extra support. Hawaii is so much more than just stunning beaches and volcanic landscapes. It's a place with a rich history and vibrant culture waiting to be explored. Take some time to venture beyond the resorts and immerse yourself in the island's heritage. Visit Pearl Harbor, explore the Polynesian Cultural Center, or wander through the historic Iolani Palace. These sites offer a glimpse into Hawaii's past and present, providing a deeper understanding and appreciation for the islands and their people. Remember, travel is about more than just checking off destinations. It's about connecting with new places and cultures. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel advice and adventures. So there you have it, my top 10 things I wish I knew before visiting Hawaii. I hope these tips help you plan your own epic Hawaiian adventure. Remember, embrace the unexpected, respect the culture, and most importantly, have the time of your life. Hawaii is a truly special place, and I can't wait for you to experience its magic for yourselves. Until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep seeking those unforgettable adventures. Aloha!